Alrighty, we're back with more Okage Shadow King. I did in fact find the time this afternoon to recreate where we were. I had to turn the game off last episode because we were far away from a save point and I was like already almost 6 minutes over. This is where we were. We're trying to explore the house and find the next event flag to flip, so I'm just gonna look around and see what we can find. It's you. What are you doing this late at night? Like, what are you doing? Self-proclaimed evil king. That was clever, Carrot Top. I looked at some screenshots of the Japanese version of this game, and the UI is way cleaner. You're trying to force a lot of English text into a small space. To show my appreciation to your mother. Hey, how's it going, Robin? You heard of a thing called moonbeam grass? Sounds groovy. Flower that reflects moonbeams and shines beautifully. Okay. Says one outside. What's wrong? To find a flower? It's dangerous with ghosts out at night. Okay. She said Ari at the beginning and end of that sentence. Yeah, the Tim Burton effect is kind of cool. Man who drank, gambled, and died from poisonous fish, just as he planned. First who touched the knowledge of the library. I feel like I've played another game that has kind of a Nightmare Before Christmas art style. I'm trying to remember what it was, though. I have no idea where she actually went. I guess this way, I guess. Oh, thank God. Someone blocks your path. No. So. Why don't you help the princess, Ari? Okay. I've said this in several previous episodes, but I feel like this game got made like 15 years later. They probably would have made it a walking sim. The sharp close-up of the blades of grass. I'm curious what the reception for this game is in Japan. I think Earthbound got a better localization, but Earthbound was also a really special case for the time it was released, where it was like they specifically set out to try to spend a ton of money on localizing it to get RPGs to break out in the West. And then the main industry didn't really start spending money on localization until like 2004 or 5, I would say. I played some janky localizations from the Super Nintendo all the way up through like halfway into the PS2 era. Final Fantasy 9 was pretty solid. 8 had some jank, but it was mostly good. 7 and Tactics were not great, though. 3 thought of my opinion of her. I'd love to take a rest, that's what I was doing before. What time do you think it is? Get down and come to the lobby. Everyone's waiting for you. Still a sleepy protagonist even 5 hours into the game. Don't forget my dear Aiden. Can I come to learn cooking again? Of course, Your Highness. Don't call her mother, that's weird. Just like a doll. Just like the doll we had in our basement. It's a weird thing to say to someone. Okay. That? Okay? Wishing your journey to be a happy one. Good luck.
Once more, our hero leaves his home after being seen off by his family. He departs on a journey, joining a strange group of characters: the evil king, a hero, a scholar, and a princess. In addition, after haphazard negotiations, 30% of him is now a slave to the evil king, and 70% of him is a servant to the princess. After this, who knows what could happen to this unfortunate boy?
This game is goofy. See if I can get back to a save point here. This game is a little bit louder in my ears this week than it has been in previous episodes. I tried to turn the game audio down to stream, but let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. What is that your mother was talking about when we were leaving? It's a music box. Is this perhaps an ancient device? Little Nightmares and Little Inferno and Human Resource Machine all kind of have a Tim Burton-esque look to them. Heard from Annie, but you were given this by your mom to give to someone you love, right? Don't you think there is a class difference? I should not take a present with such a special meaning so easily. It's nothing to do with you, idiot evil king. Ari's property is my property. Okay. Strange Days in Stranger Company, Chapter 4. Okay. Write that down. Saving was an issue last time. I'm gonna try to save up here. Why do I, the evil king, have to travel followed by a hero, scholar, and princess? I hate you, slave. With Japanese works and people that have spooky ghosts that come out of their backs. I guess stand is different from a persona or a stand, because he's like literally your shadow. Building just says meat. I should be able to save here, I think. Save. I have no idea. I haven't run from any battles, but... Change party member. Think it over before you decide. Oh, it's just... Okay, she's not an actual member. Okay. I have no idea where the game wants us to go now, though. Got a greatest hits release over there. Interesting. How cool do you think I am? World's most unique. Punk. World's most unique punk? You're so right. This is the first time I've gotten one of these right. It's a phrase that doesn't really make sense until you put the whole thing together. Nice. Got a Chivo for that. I'm gonna do some basic wandering, but I might have to Google the next destination. Soonish, we'll see. Yeah, I'm playing it on PS4. I don't want to do the whole thing widescreen just for PS4 stuff. Most of the game is 480p. What's there? Chicken. That's one of the most interesting approaches to turn-based combat I've seen. Where, like, a character's animation will be interrupted by action input. But again, the combat in this game feels almost like an afterthought. Like, most of the game is the silly story going around between towns. Try the red one, I guess. I might have to look it up sooner rather than later. I don't think there are really any dead ends. I know I'm basically just supposed to be looking for evil kings, but I already did the one that was in this town, to my recollection. Heard you save the day. You've heard of the Heroes Club, right? They've got a cozy relationship with Mr. Big Incorporated. Mr. Big Incorporated is run by ghosts. Doesn't it reek of evil deeds? There's somebody like an arsonist and a firefighter. Ghosts and heroes, who we think are enemies, are working together to extort money from us. They're into evil deeds on their own, and I didn't even know about it. I'm jealous. I forgot about this guy. You're in it together with a ghost, too. He's not a ghost. This ghost's got an attitude. Tell me what the heck's happening. This game has such a, like, literal translation. Strange rumor going around. They say that Mr. Big Incorporated and heroes like you guys are in a cozy relationship. I don't understand what a, quote, cozy relationship, end quote, is, but it's bad, right? Heroes and ghosts have deals going on under the table to make us suffer. You guys are members of the Spotted Cat team. Don't do anything bad, okay. Stuck in his ways, geezer. Okay. You came about the rumors. If that's the case, then sorry I can't give you answers. Yeah, me and the Demon King. I'm literally just running around talking to and interacting with random things. I have no idea where I'm going just yet. Go ahead and try to prime a walkthrough here. That was such a short... That's such a ridiculous shortcut. Okay. This is where we fought the sewer rat evil king, sewer evil king. Chapter 4. I think this place is still basically cut off, right? There's a save point down here, though. I think this might actually be where we're supposed to be. The Mr. Big Incorporated is actually progress. It says there's new gear at the shop, so I'm gonna check that out. Most of the buildings don't have markers, so I'm just gonna try to start from the beginning. You've been exposed, you. I'm gonna kick your butt. Trouble in the Heroes Club in the back. Town Hall manager who just woke up. Why do these troubling incidents keep happening to me? I'd love to send this game over to Tomato to do a translation analysis. There are lines from the desk on my face. I'll give you my name card. Come see me if you need anything. Ari acquired a It's Okay card. I feel like a game like, I don't know, Breath of Fire 1 is pretty resilient to a literal translation. It ultimately doesn't really matter because there's not a lot of like subtle humor or anything going on. The Royal Braveheart Salon. I'll be aiming my sword at my own people. I have to go to the second floor of something in Madrill. So I need to get a bunch of business cards to progress, apparently. They even let me go back here. Okay. Maybe there was an item back there before that I already got. This game's like a mix of Tim Burton and Grim Fandango. I like Maggie, but I like Linda too. My face is burning. Why is everyone lined up side by side? Mr. Mosquito? No. Toby from the Spotted Cat team. This is too weird. This is like too much for Toby. What is wrong with this boy? Okay. Now he's like making whispering noises for some reason. He's the shock troop commander of the Spotted Cat team. Keep checking all the buildings here. We did get some new dialogue from that kid, so... First time we were able to go in that building, I don't think we had Rosalind in the party yet. Fortune teller number 2. Tell me my fortune of love. Compatibility with someone changes from time to time depending on actions you take. It's a video game? These rooms are identical. I'm embarrassed my dad's like this, but actually he's a pretty good guy. I think my team members look into it in every possible place, but I can't figure it out. There's a person here who trusts you 100%. Okay. It's the cats being able to... Animals being able to talk to you in parentheses is very earthbound. How dare he say I want to date your daughter? I dare him to ask me again. Buy me some more cheese fries. Okay. Door Door is shut tight. So I think I need something on the second floor here. Yo. She's the bad singer, if I recall correctly, from last episode. Yuck Yuck Man. It is absolutely unacceptable to have heroes and ghosts deal under the table, don't you think? Good thing I quit smoking. Don't you dare to tell that to my wife. Okay. Can't use the railroad. Come to help clean the station? What is this guy's deal? Okay. Sup. Man counting desperately. Let's find some spider eggs and count the number of spider babies. I see I might already have some of this stuff. Father's useless card, assistant manager of Tennel Town Hall. Hey, it's okay card. Those are the only two that I have, right? Okay. Unlucky man. Did you hear the weird rumor? Ghosts have apparently joined forces with the heroes. A strange guy I saw named Batten Glinglin. Yeah, that name is pretty suspicious, I would agree. How does Prince Charming come into my life? Someone with spiky hair and intense eyes. You want to watch out for the spiky-haired people. Gloomy researcher, what do you guys want? Can't come in unless you've got business at the research center. Dr. Kisling, is that you? 45, a spirited man you'd want to write home about. This kind of guy they would refer to as middle-aged man. Waiting for his Guten experiments. His work is hardly significant, I'm sure. This dark thing and this thing. Apparently I'm studying ghosts. You don't get anything, you washable woman. What? Visit us here at the research center when you make your presentation. Here's the chief researcher's name card. Yes, a name card. Thank you. Okay. How do they walk away instead of like walking into the main character? Lover boy in town. How could it be that I, with my super handsome features, don't live up to her standards? Okay. People from some research organization? Guden Kissling, 45. Are you seriously an important guy? The second time she said that. Acclaimed for his Kisling squid ring theory. Is this quack someone important? You humans cannot possibly figure moi out. Wonder why they said moi there. A lot of Kisling's dialogue is the same here. Not only are we low on moral support, we're short on funding as well. Being an academic person, I have little attachment to monetary matters. Okay. Sure, here you go. You look like a smart boy. Would you like to devote your life to research at our center in the future? For science. Why are you responding to the thank? It was Ari who donated. Ari's a silent protagonist, so... What an evil research center, soliciting money from my slave. The center certainly has promise. Okay. Ari acquired a frozen bottle. I definitely can't afford that one. They all have the same dialogue? They do. What the hell is a frozen bottle? It's a consumable. Yikes. Okay. You just copied and pasted the NPC around the building. That's great. Welcome to Corneria. To make sure that there wasn't like one researcher that had a different dialogue tree, right? Unlucky man. Got a headache. My body's aching all over. Why do I keep doing this to myself? I'm too old for this. I must have fallen asleep. I'm sorry, I'm such a loser. Oops, I've been drooling. Fuck. Hungover girl noticed Ari's swanky mirror. Yeah, trading minigame type thing. I'd be too young for now, but call me at this number if anything happens. So cards are like, they're calling cards. Okay, I didn't appreciate that at all from the other ones we got. It's like getting their phone number or something. Okay, I think we gotta go back to the first floor. So I need to find the shop. The first town has wonderful building markings. I don't think there are any in Madrill or the water town. Folks on the first level and the rich folks on the second level have never gotten along. Basically, Midgar, right? This is the hotel. I think I need to go trying to just open all the doors systematically to talk to everybody here. Do you see that strange looking door to the right of this inn? That's the automatic vertical transporter. How cool is that? Nejimawashi? I don't know what that means. They call me Mr. Know-It-All. Did you hear about the club's cozy relationship scandal? Yes, I heard about it. Ghost had a scheme stealing numerous treasures from the general public and important cultural artifacts from the town. The heroes took these treasures back as they punished the ghosts. Distributed rewards among the heroes so they could have a steady income. The heroes always dealt with the ghosts under the table. Oh, this is outrageous. Ah, it hurts. Ooh, it hurts. How it hurts. I didn't think having information could be this painful. What? Proof of the hero's guilt or innocence is found. I'll spread it all over town. Okay, he sounds like he might be plot progress. Bewitched man. Linda's the best. Oh, Linda, oh, Linda, oh, Linda. Now I'm one step closer to my dream. He's singing a song. Sometimes people become obsessive fans only during someone's up-and-coming period. Do you have a teen idol you like? I love how some of these have punctuation and others don't. I'm not interested. It's healthy, even if it doesn't benefit your life at all. Well, that's okay. Okay. This game is so strange. Tried to move on from, like, trying to understand it. I already checked that building. I think we checked everything behind this point here. Greasy Man, you guys are heroes? Must be tough with all the rumors. He says there are UFOs and aliens. It's very substantiated. I've been tricked by Mr. Big Ink. Like, the guy from Sex and the City? Chris Noth from Law and Order? The Sewage Bureau. Look, they all phrase it in the exact same way. A cozy relationship between ghosts and heroes, right? Until that happens, I'll quit drinking soda. Okay. Oh shit, that was an accident. Cleaned up the junk that was blocking the street. Should have gotten Maggie in the game to clean it up. Ordinary sword. Guidance jewel. Cures tax. Write-off charm. People call me the wandering peddler. Okay, this shit's actually pretty good, it looks like. I think I can afford all of it, though. I don't know if I can get away with selling the bountiful nut since it cures the entire party. Guessing I don't need old swords. No slice sword, hardy rapier. Alright, I might go grind for a little bit to be able to afford this stuff. Gaming over in this game is pretty punishing. You have to load your save. So they have to abbreviate weapon, equipment, and guard the way they do. So I'm guessing those are all just a single kanji. This is one where I feel like they could have been better served by just replacing those with like icons, having like a little sword, you know, a piece of armor. See how much money I can get from selling my other stuff here. I haven't really done any grinding in this game at all so far, so now may as well be the time. Let me try to remember how to get to the store in this town because it's not clearly marked. So we want to pass. I'm going to write this down. Pass, stuck in his ways, geezer on left, shop is building on right. That one. And stuck in his ways, geezer has a briefcase. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna go up on the elevator here. Guess I'll also add that the inn is right near the entrance of the town. And near town entrance. We've got a little bit of time since this is a 2-hour session, so I'm going to see if I can farm a little bit to get enough money to buy those other items. This way? Here we go. So no idea what I needed those cards for. I haven't unlocked another teleport yet, which is surprising. At least I don't think I have. There's a lot of enemies. Part of what's interesting about this game is like the way you deal with a giant group like this is to use the overdrive attack with Ari, which hits all enemies, but it also burns your health. And then if Ari dies, it's game over. See how much money I get from a single battle here. Ow. Simultaneous action thing is kind of cool. All right, I got... Wow. Not a lot of money. Okay, so maybe farming for those items is not going to be realistic. I'm going to check. The furthest enemies I can get to would be the ones in the water dungeon in the next town. Oh, there's weird jitter on that screen. Tree monster thing, okay. Blaze sword. Storm. That's actually worse damage than his normal attack. Lucky miss. Do you give a comparable amount of money to the encounter that had like 8 enemies in it? It's actually more. It's a little bit more reasonable. I don't know if I want to fight several dozen of them. I was thinking pop outside for like a few battles. This should work now, right? Because this would be great. This unlocks the blue warp. Okay, cool. So, again, green warp, shallow, red warp is drill, Ear Town, blue warp is Watertown. Yep. And it's unlocked now, that should make it easier to get back from the drill. Excuse me, folks. Just a regular rock? Okay. I think there's a shark fin out there. It's hard to see. There's this weird, like, distance blurring effect. Depth of field thing. See if it actually still lets me go back to the dungeon here. Go find one of the boats. That one, maybe. This dude, maybe? Yo. Aquatic Ruins. Still want to go hop in the boat. Yeah, I could hear that. I love that one of the options there is take the boat, don't take the boat, or be indecisive. What? The Reke runes. I think these guys had pretty decent XP and money. Let's see. I've never played Beyond Good and Evil at all. I've heard good things about it. Frost and Blaze Sword both suck. Isn't there a sequel coming out for it soon? Remember there was some kind of like hype trailer. Maybe that already came out. Oh my god, that's so much more money. Okay, yeah, let's just do this. This is fine. I can farm these vases for an amount of time. Hey, thanks, Kara. Appreciate that. You're gonna put Beyond Good and Evil on your subblock? Excited to check it out. Group sleep still. Just shoot me a Discord. Actually, if you can tag me in the feedback channel, that's best. Let me know what game you want on there. Or you can DM me, but I try to use the feedback channel as a work order list. I'll give it a thumbs up emoji when it's ready. Thank you very much. Excited to check it out. What's the background on it? Was it a PC game originally? I have an image in my head of what it looks like from like trailers and stuff, but it's multi-platform. Okay, GameCube era. It helps. This is so much faster. If I decided to fight the enemies outside of this town, it would take me like 6 times as long. Oh, wow. Yeah, Prince of Persia: Sands of Time I did play off stream. It's one of those all-time greatest games. On sale the week after it came out. Wow. Hey, sir, how you doing? I think it's Sands of Time is the game that officially like dragged us out of the unnecessarily brutal death penalty era of video games. There were definitely games before that that came up with clever ways to not overly punish you for failing. Yeah, I can hear that. It's been a really long time since I played it. Those extremely important games. I still need to play the original Prince of Persia. I think that Jahan was going to put that on their subblock at some point. Let's see. I got your message, Kara. You should be good. I'll react to it with an emoji once I got it set up on the subblock sheet. They're pretty silly. This game is more than a little goofy. Alright, I didn't actually write down how much money I needed, but it was like 1,000... 1,500 maybe for Kisling's weapon, and a few thousand for the armor. The armor is probably a big deal. Especially for Ari, since the game ends if he dies. Let me see if I can get these to respawn by going downstairs and back upstairs. Nope. I gotta cross the river and then come back. What if the guy's gonna give me shit again? Rant at me for multiple lines of dialogue about how I have no reason to go back there, but I can if I want. What does be undecisive mean? It's the same as don't take the boat? There's two options for no. Okay. Whatever you say, Okage. You have simultaneously taken and not taken the boat until you hit the button. But it's undecisive, too. I think I'll do one more round of these urns. There's 4 urns in this room. 300 gold apiece. I think that should be enough to get most of the upgrades I want. Enough for me to at least move on. And I did confirm this battle that Ari and Rosalind do about triple damage with a regular attack, as they do with an attack spell that costs mana. Storm is better than Kisling's main attack, so maybe it's just like the way their stats are oriented. Arrgh! Alright. Kisling can keep spamming Storm, that doesn't seem terrible. It's so interesting that she does 1 damage, and then she does more damage, but she's the only character that does that? I don't think I've had any enemies hit me like that before. I guess Storm does damage in multiple hits. I'm not clear yet if that matters. Like, I guess there are certain games where enemies might have damage reduction per hit, so like, a thing that hits 3 times might be worse than a thing that hits big once. Maybe each of the individual hits is able to miss. That would make sense. With an attack animation. Yeah, so Ari's turn came up while she was in the middle of her attack. Never seen another game do that. Maybe it just feels weird because it's still turn-based. Like, I guess technically in an ATB fight in Final Fantasy, you could be putting in actions while one of your party members is executing an attack. But the action doesn't just, like, freeze while you're selecting stuff. It's definitely not ATB. I mean, you have to wait for the little turn indicators to fill up, but because it's turn-based, you can't, like, the computer can't go more often because you're slow to react. Final Fantasy speedruns are about manipulating the ATB clock. Interesting. Trying to find the right point in an animation to put in a command or whatever. Do speedruns tend to use weight as a setting? I always turned on weight when I was a kid. Active just seemed like the computer can input things instantly and you can't. I don't think it would bug me as much if, like, the computer simulated taking time to make decisions, or maybe different enemies took longer or shorter, depending. Okay, so they set weight by default in speedruns. Yeah. I do that outside of speedruns. I'll turn on weight and then constantly be in a menu. Right. It's an interesting mechanic. Okay. I think I have enough money to buy stuff now. Let's see. I'm still following this hints page for chapter 4. Apparently this is pretty hard event flag shenanigans. Like, there's a guy I already talked to is like, you can't come in here, but you can if you talk to literally every person in the town. If you miss one person, he says you can't come in, and it's not clear that that's where you're meant to go. Grandy does the same pause combat, including the current attack, the next input. Interesting. I don't think I've seen anything like it before this one. What's the, like, elevator pitch for Grandia? What makes it different from other JRPGs? One enemy. Grandia 2. 30. Wow. Those enemies actually took longer to kill than the urns and dropped 1/10 of the money. I went in completely the wrong direction. Whoops. Takes me right there. Deliberately implements turn maximizing metagame stuff. Do things to cancel enemies' turns or push them back. That's cool. Dig that. Oops. We're gonna see if it's counting me as having talked to literally everyone yet. In on left near town entrance. Just I'm moving to both leaving notes for my future self and updating text files for every game we play in a little future Marstead folder I have in my Twitch folder. So hopefully that will help a little bit more with continuity between long subblocks, long gaps between subblocks. Alright, heading to the shop next, which is past the geezer, this guy, and on the right. The assistant boy noticed Ari's fruit knife. Let me think about it. Just worried that I need it somewhere else, right? Ghost pictorial. I don't know if that affects his magic damage though. I tend to use his magic attack. Let's see. We get armor first then. Durable outfits. Chief's armor. Crunchy character development system, strong story execution, combat flow between Manakemia and Trails. Sounds good. Swordsman armor, fancy outfit. Can't quite afford the coat. Well, I don't want to do any more grinding for now, so hopefully that'll be fine. Basically fully upgraded Ari and Rosalind and didn't touch Gizling. Let's see if this NPC lets us through now. Yo! You guys heroes? You're gonna put yourself into it, aren't you? With force. Wow, he's letting us in now. Because we talked to literally every person in town. Incredible. Middle managers think they call us whatever we please, whatever they please. Our claims manager has a crush on a hostess at some bar. It must be an expensive bar. Okay. The hungover lady? The PC port of Grandia 2 has really loud footsteps. Oh, you have exactly the same dialogue. Oh no, they're just talking to each other. Okay. They're both called Whispering Worker. That's funny. They let us in with no questions asked, then they block our way. You let us in easily at the entrance, but now you're making us wait here? How annoying. Why not get rid of this nuisance by force like we do ghosts? Marlene wants to murder people. Mr. Big Incorporated, Customer Care, Sub-Security Chief. I'm so sorry. Localization team. That was what, like 5 characters in Japanese? Get a referral by an acclaimed politician, famous scientist, or something like that. Keep saying he's 45. Please leave us. I'd like to go upstairs. We need to show someone something. Please use it in front of them. Okay, let's see what's downstairs first. There's nothing there, okay. It's charge time between input and execution. Okay, so everything is like a cast ability. Official card. That worked. So we have to get all those cards to be able to progress? That's crazy, okay. my god, they have exactly the same dialogue as the guys at the bottom floor. Oh no! If one of these has a different line of dialogue, and they're a critical event flag, right? Please leave us for now. Gaudy card, I guess? Oh, I got that big nut, and I got a bountiful nut, too. Social club for gentlemen? Is this the name card of a hostess at a bar? I must ask you to leave. It's okay card. Okay. Combo and strong attack, combos multiple hits. Oh, that's interesting, Ramadan. So it's more mechanics focused is what makes it different from other RPGs. Is this exactly the same room? Do they have the same dialogue? Oh, video games. What is your business here? I like to go upstairs. Came from someone of a higher rank. Please leave us. Your father doesn't have much influence. Gotta find the magic spot to stand here. This name card belongs to the hostesses of the Mirage. Nani? It even has her cell phone number? Can I please keep this name card? Sure, I'll give it to you. Now I can use this name card to hit on the hostess. It's your business. Enable the stalker. Okay, great. Is it gonna be the same room again? Oh my god, it is, with the same NPCs. Wait, no, they have different dialogue now. Oh god, that's actually worse. He's working on a secret project codenamed Research on the Greatness of Ghosts. No, they actually have different ones now. Well, so this is the third copy of this floor. The person in the desk on the first floor had the same dialogue. The next floor had the same dialogue. The next floor had the same dialogue. This one is different, but I've turned in a total of 3 cards. It's whatever, it's fine. Alright. Ordinary card. Oh my gosh. This can't be. This is just someone's name card from the Tunnel Village Hall. This won't do it all. It's enough attitude to work retail. Useless people need lots of red tape to make them feel more important. This looks evil. Really evil. So evil I'm jealous. I should be like this. What should we do? Is there an authoritative, famous person who'd give us one? So-called tempura rice bowl, a highly advanced comic technique. The princess is a name card? You probably should have just shown this to everyone on the way. This is my name card, be grateful. What are you, a flower patch? You were discourteous on a number of occasions, but I grant you my forgiveness. So in order to trigger this, I had to use the shitty business card that my dad gave me in order to actually make progress. Are you happy that I saved you? You're awesome. Why did she take out her name card in the first place? Although to be fair to this game, that is an extremely earthboundy puzzle. I'll show you the power of being third. It's that guy again, Greasy Man. If you had introduced yourself from the beginning, we would have been nice to you. God. They keep using this exact phrasing. A cozy relationship between heroes and ghosts. You must be the one spreading wicked rumors about a cozy relationship between heroes and ghosts. You are a strong-willed young lady. Sure, you're thinking of making unethical money using the princess's name. I'm more interested in you explaining the rude behavior of your underlings. Hashtag a cozy relationship between heroes and ghosts. Witness the power of our information operation. That wasn't very nice of us, was it? How would you like it if we spread a rumor around that you and that kid over there were seen kissing? Was he blackmailing us? Princess kisses pushover kid. The actual rumor would be more graphic and cruel. Brilliant, using the threat of social stigma. A subtle but potent attack. Stan would have never thought of it. Is the chairman technically an evil king? Your Highness doesn't fully grasp the mechanics of gossip. Ari and I are truly in love. Whoa. It's the most he's emoted all game. Huh? Children are no fun at all. You can't even threaten them properly. Summon a cigar. He is the evil king of chairmen. Evil king of chairmen, aka ex-chairman. An evolved evil for his civilized age. Despite the cigar, he doesn't look much different, does he? Can't you see that his magical power is now increased enough to incinerate the building? Eat the rich. By spreading dishonorable rumors about the heroes, we've made the public turn their backs on them. Yeah, for sure. College ball or whatever. The evil kings will have to fight amongst themselves, then they'll all die, leaving me as the only one. What an intelligent plan. Evil King of Chairmen, are you ready to fight my subordinates now? Until my world conquest is solidified, I'll remain a figurehead. I make it a rule to leave these trivial matters to middle management. Come out, managers, section chiefs, subsection chiefs, and staff leaders. It's kind of a fun twist. Everyone dies except for the princess. Fortunately, my biggest damage dealer is also my healer. Walking Scarecrow. Listen, Ari. Let's see. Did 0 damage, it looks like. Thanks. Oh no, it was because it got paused, okay. Rosalind does quite a bit more damage now with her new weapon. The weird twitchy animations, yeah. The combat animations, I think they were designed to play at half speed. Right. Yeah, Storm would make way more sense if it was very slow. I can see the Homestuck thing you're talking about, especially with that spellcasting animation from Kissling. It's a classic Andrew Hussey joke. A character shaking their head really fast, or nodding really fast. But that's a good call. I thought the boss fight gave us 70 coins. You're no ordinary shadow, are you? How about joining my company? You clueless businessman. Not now, salaryman. Oh, he got interrupted. I didn't advance the text there. For the happiness of all people. Marlene just stepped over her, too. Step back, you evil king of chairmen. You, who aspire to be a sophisticated villain with your housewife lies. What the fuck? Housewife lies? Old wives' tales? Is it like an imported idiom? As long as I am princess, I will not tolerate the existence of such tacky evil. I have resigned from the post of chairman. I have no liabilities whatsoever. Like a literal translation of gossip. Could see that too. Let's return to the escapeless abyss. So I said I would love Tomato to do this game because I'm curious how far it is from like the Google Translate translation of the script. It's getting away with my magical power. Social damage control. He's got a bust of himself. Yeah, it's really weird. It's just the Demon King in me, right? They totally could have called it that. I don't know why they would put a Japanese word in the title. What does Okage even mean? I probably asked this in a prior episode, but I don't remember. Great Shadow. Great Shadow Shadow King? ATM machine? Oh, Okage, like Okami? Great deity. I see, sure. Gotcha, which is why we see that word associated with like ninja Kage. I'm shocked this got localized, and I'm more shocked that it got released on PS4. South of the city of Seal, there's a sign of one who ran. Second. I've never checked the Evil King map before. I didn't realize it was a key item that gave you hints as to what to do next. Past resigned, he conspires to rise again. Is Okami like great deity, but also like a wolf? Here's progress. So is it south of the city somewhere? Be over by that sign. Fierce goat. I think I needed 1500 for the next armor upgrade for Kissling. What the heck? That's apparently blocked terrain. But the ghosts can move on it? I'm confused. Yeah, I guess even like Ari's animation for Overdrive, if you picture the game at like 24 FPS and at about half speed where he like slowly waves the sword. It's interesting. The difference in the like XP and gold rewards, depending on which enemy you fight, it's not based on the difficulty of the fight. They all take about the same number of turns. But if you do the vases in the water dungeon, it's like 10 times as much XP. Escapeless Abyss, maybe this is it. Shoot. Sweets. Still basically no money for that. This is it, there's no doubt. He's here, further inside. I can smell him. It's because the silly, lazy slave was sleeping. I thought the Chairman Evil King liked modern, sophisticated things. He secludes himself in a place like this. I suppose at his core, he's still an evil king. Did a beeline with the letter B. What? This is the dungeon song? Door is sealed by some power. Oh wow. Guess that's teaching me I need to find the green floor switches to open doors elsewhere in the dungeon. Hey, more of these things that give a ton of XP and money. It's like running into a magic pot in the first like 3 hours of Final Fantasy. Making sure real quick that Storm actually does do more damage than the regular attack. It looks like it does. Right. I like this game's metal slimes. This comparison I can come up with. No, his regular attack does more damage than... Well, maybe it's because it's a Sparky urn. Almost game over in that fight. See how much we get here. 0? This game is so weird. Oh, it gives a shitload of XP, though. It's like 1/3 of a level per fight. Okay. Oh, this is a much bigger dungeon than the last one. Did not realize you could fall on those. Escapeless Abyss. Keep fighting these things, they'll give a shitload of XP. See if Frost does more damage. Ari hits it pretty hard. Hits for like 50. I think Storm was 24 damage. Frost is definitely worse than her normal attack. Okay. I think Storm is still slightly better though. This game's similar to Super Mario RPG in that everyone shares a MP resource. LP, it's called. Maybe you can hit up to 5 times. Okay. So it was more like 30 damage. That one gave money. It's the exact same enemy. This fanfare reminds me of ActRaiser. Try to get back to the save point here. Door seems to have opened somewhere. Interesting enemy. Okay. Capricious Screw. The attack power scales like a Tonberry. Please tell me poison doesn't last outside of combat. Looks like we're safe. It's just the way dungeons work, is you just have to kill all the urns. This is the same layout as, well, it's a much bigger version of the Watertown dungeon. Sparky urn. Frost, so I'm only doing 20 damage. That's more like it. 31 damage. Oh, that would be so mean. Is it just Final Fantasy XI that has that Tonberry thing, where Karma does more damage? I know 8 had a thing where you had to kill a certain number of Tonberries for one of the GFs. So shows the red, I guess. I'm gonna try to find my way back to the entrance. So I can be ready to save here. Green means down, I guess. Okay. There's one. Alright. So to be my base of operations. try to wrap close to the hour marker here in about 8 minutes. Kill some more urns in the meantime. Heya hunga heya hey. Hasn't actually said that we need to kill the urns in this one. The door seems to have opened somewhere. Oh shit, I didn't do burst, that was a mistake. Please don't kill Ari. Game over if he dies. I think there's no reason not to use burst once overdrive is turned on. Oh god, Ari's gonna die. Let's see. Frost might be enough to end the battle before it happens. I think you're allowed to kill yourself in this game too. Like from casting overdrive when you don't have enough health. Three money. It's an okay amount of XP. Rating is closed. So it's like a trap hole. Shoot. Cool golem, man. Tough golem. Everyone's grudge is based on karma from Tonberry's killed them. Oh, 13, sure. Been good there. I was gonna say, I don't think the one in FF6 did it, or the ones in 7. An idea around 9. But that was a useless place to drop down. Good to know. It's a big good stopping point. I don't think we'll be able to get from here to another save point. Future Marstead, you are tracking down the evil king of chairmen. The business evil king. He's somewhere in this maze of a dungeon. Some staircases, the green ones go down, the yellow ones go up. The red squares are vases. Vases are worth a decent amount of money or XP, but it seems to be arbitrary which one is which. So it might be worth killing them just to get some funds for next session. Also, there's a bunch of notes on like how to navigate through Madrill and other places in the Okage Shadow King text file in the Future Marstead folder, so check that out. Cool. Thanks, Buckin, for continuing to share this. We got 2 more sub-block games today, Katana 0 and Devil May Cry 2. Give me a sec to set those up.